All right. So, what is the role of an English teacher in an educational institution? We know for a fact that English teachers are qualified professionals who teach reading, writing, and speaking skills to the students. They are also ones who are tasked to plan, enable for the students to attain the skills that they need to attain. So today we are going to talk about policies that will the help an English teacher to fully fulfill their role. All right, so we are going to talk about the Executive Order number 210, series of 2003. It's all about establishing the policy to strengthen the use of English language as a medium of instruction in an educational system. So the section one, it's about the declaration of policies, wherein it is being noted that English shall be taught as a second language starting with the first grade. As provided for the 2002 Basic Education Curriculum, English shall be used as a medium of instruction for English, mathematics, and science from at least the third grade level. The English language shall be used as the primary medium of instruction. Take note, in all and public and private institutions of learning in the secondary level, including those established as laboratory or experimental schools and non-formal and vocational or technical educational institutions. As the primary medium of instruction, the percentage of time allotment for teaching areas conducted in English language is expected to be not less than 70% of the total time allotment for all learning areas in the secondary level. For the section 2, institutions of higher education. Institutions of higher education, including state colleges, universities, or SUCs, are hereby encouraged to adopt the use of the English language as the primary medium of instruction in the tertiary level. So the CHED, or the Commission on Higher Education, shall adopt measures to promote and encourage the use of the English language as the primary medium of instruction in the tertiary or higher education level. Section 3. It talks about the proficiency of the teachers. So as you could see, there is really a need for us to do calibration of teachers, for us to ensure that that teacher will be teaching the correct concepts to the students. The DepEd, or Department of Education, through the National Educators Academy of the Philippines, the Educational Development Project Implementing Task Force, and the CHED, the TESDA, as well as through the educational institutions in the private sector, shall evaluate the proficiency of educators in the English language and conduct training programs nationwide to develop and improve it. So as you can see, there is really a need for us English teachers to undergo trainings and to undergo professional development seminars, or nowadays we call that webinars, in order for us to really equip ourselves. For we English teachers cannot teach grammar unless we know how to apply or how to use it. We can definitely not teach our students to write if us ourselves aren't able to do that. Section 4, support mechanisms. The implementing authorities specified in Section 5 hereof shall undertake to secure the funding support necessary to provide adequate learning materials and resources that will develop the aptitude, competence, and proficiency of students in the English language. And they shall also collaborate in developing an evaluation instrument that will make it possible to monitor the progress of educators and students in achieving the policy objectives established herein. Section 5, the implementing authorities. So these are the implementing authorities, namely the Department of Education and the TESDA, are hereby directed to take active steps to ensure the implementation of this executive order and monitor compliance therewith in all public and private institutions of learning in the elementary and secondary levels. It includes those established as laboratory or experimental schools and non-formal and vocational or technical educational institutions. So any institutions that would offer formal education, they really need to implement, to adhere to this executive order. Section 6, implementing rules and regulations. Department of Education, the CHED, and the TESDA are hereby authorized to issue the appropriate rules and regulations for the effective implementation of the policies established herein. Then Section 8, the use of the Filipino language. Pursuant to the constitutionally mandated policy of the government to ensure and promote the evolution, development, and further enrichment of Filipino as national language of the Philippines, the Filipino language shall continue to be the medium of instruction in the learning areas of Filipino and Araling Panlipunan. So as we could see, this executive order is not violating the rule wherein we really need to honor Filipino language as the national language or the official language of our country. Still, that language would honored at the same time. They can be used as the medium of instruction in learning Filipino lessons and Araling lessons. But then again, as an English teacher, we need to adhere to the fact that we need to use English as our medium of instruction, especially if we are English teachers.